It is election day, and the thing is, more and more of you are watching our election coverage, probably streaming online or on another device of your choice, maybe on your phone or a tablet. And the thing is, that's actually changing the nature of the political campaign. Matthew Lund, actually, with Sermo Digital, a full-service digital agency, is here this morning. So let's talk about that. How have people who've cut the cord, I guess as we call them, cord cutters, changed campaigning?
They changed it a lot. It used to be you had sort of mail and TV as your main ways to reach voters, and now with the internet, there are so many ways, so many mediums, so many ways that they can be spoken to, whether it's through online ads, whether it's through email, whether it's through Pandora ads or video. There's so many ways, and so it's changed it in the sense that you have to be a lot more targeted because you have to talk to people where they are and what they want to hear about, and we have the data to back it up, and they know we have the data to back it up, so they expect us to talk to them the way they want to be talked to. One
of the things I was surprised about is that I actually don't feel like I've seen that many negative, kind of shouting, ugly video ads, but then I thought about it and I was like, well, we did cut the cord, I stream us, I watch us over the air, so maybe, do you think that people are seeing less of those ugly ads if they're cord cutters?
I don't think so. Video isn't lost. In fact, I think video is still a huge part of how we communicate online. It could be where you are, where you live. The Seattle nice, maybe the candidates aren't being as punchy with each other, because certainly in the 45th district race that you guys talked about earlier, we've seen a lot of negative campaigning. So I don't think it's changed it in that respect. I think it just kind of depends on who they're targeting and who they think might be receptive to those negative ads.
So maybe I've already put out the vibe that I'm a super nice guy, and so on Facebook I only get the super nice ads.
Or you voted early, and so they stopped delivering ads to you.
That's a good point. What about text messaging? When I asked around the newsroom earlier, people were like, I've been getting texts on my phone. Is that new this season, or is it, what's the deal with that?
So text messaging has been around for a while in campaigns. I would say since about 2012. That's been something that we've seen being used. But a lot recently, I've had people tell me that they've gotten unsolicited text messages from campaigns, and I don't think we're going to see that continue, because that's sort of the last safe space, I guess, where people don't want to get spammed. And so I think we're not going to see that continue, because I think people got really upset with some of the campaigns that were doing that this year.
Do you think it turns us off from the candidates? Because it does feel like a very violation of my privacy if you're texting me and I didn't say it was okay.
Texting, email, sort of those invasive ways they feel like if I haven't said I want to be spoken to, yeah, it does turn people off, and I can't blame them.
What about the people who are still using traditional cable, watching traditional satellite? Do you think they're seeing more of these big bombastic ads because other people are cutting the cord?
No, I don't think that's really changed it. I actually don't think the way that we deliver messages on TV has changed with cord cutters. Certainly there's less inventory to go around, so you may see less ads, I guess. But no, I don't think a lot has changed. I think the biggest thing is, with this more direct advertising that you do, that's more personalized messages, you need to make sure that the messages that you send out to a large audience match the ones that you narrowcast to a narrow audience, because you never know when they might see one ad on digital that's sort of directly for them and one that's for the general audience, and make sure that they jive.
So I might see something that paints a candidate as super nice person, super great up, and then I see a big sort of wide, ugly ad, and I think, well, that doesn't look like the same thing or the same campaign or the same person to me, which could be a problem, I think.
It could be a problem. Or they could be telling you something that they're telling you because you belong to a narrow audience they want to talk to, but then what they tell the general public isn't quite that same thing. So
yeah, that seems a little bit dangerous, but also very powerful. Really quickly, just the last couple of seconds here, doorbelling.
Yeah.
Is that going to, less, how's that?
Doorbelling is still key. I mean, voters want you to come talk to them, and that could be the reason that they vote for you, is because you came and asked for their vote. So I think we've seen doorbelling increase, not decline, with new ways to communicate with voters.
Okay, so less text messaging, more doorbelling, and TV ads going to basically stay the same.
Doorbelling wins elections.
You got it. All right. Thank you very much, Matthew Lund. I appreciate your time.